Alright, let me tell you what. I am burning up with all these clothes on. 26 degrees is for sure not the coldest I've flown in. I've flown in well into the negatives. But gotta make sure I'm not freezing up there. If I end up spending a little bit of time, I want it to be comfortable, you know? Well, the wind has so rudely blown my wing. It is toasty. It's probably like 65 degrees on the ground. It's an abnormally warm day right now. Got about 10 liters of gas in the trusty old Scout. Should be plenty. And I am flying the Hydron as opposed to the Snake. 10 more square meters means more lift and a faster climb rate, more efficient and everything. Man, I haven't flown in thick gloves in forever. It's not my favorite thing to do. Scout sounds nice and healthy. Scout sounds nice and healthy. I'm just excited to get in the air, get some airflow, get a little altitude, and get that air conditioning. I haven't launched this wing in who knows how long. Okay. That there. That there. Looks like I'm ready to leave the ground. Let's give this a shot. Ah, so easy. It's been a while since I launched this wing. So much more lift. Makes it easy. Looking good. What a beautiful day. Like I said, it's abnormally warm today and calm, so I figured why not go for a personal record. I'm going to circle around the park just once. About 3 o'clock, so that gives me plenty of time to get up there and back down. stoked for this, man. This wing climbs so much more effortlessly than the snake does. Big difference 4 meters makes. Alright. Everything feels good. The old hydron looks good. It's been packed up for a while. She's feeling good. Ready to take on 12,000. Maybe 10,000. Alright, so here's the setup. I'm just gonna go ahead and hold this throttle for a while, keep myself climbing. I've got my phone tethered right here. So I've got it on this tether, keep it safe. And I've got a little whatchahoozy, one of those touchscreen pens, a stylus, that's the word, to use, because these gloves obviously aren't very friendly for touchscreens. So I got my stylus. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the GPS app. See what we got here. Okay, I want this one. We've got a speed of 20 miles an hour. Altitude is 1,600 feet. It's looking good. Alrighty. So the majority of this flight, the climb up is just going to be boring. So I think I'm going to shut the GoPro down, conserve some battery. I'll check back with you guys when I'm around 5,000 feet. Ready? Time warp. GoPro app. Alright, currently the time is 3:20. We just passed 5,000 feet. I'll give you guys a quick panorama. I'm holding steady into the headwind, which is coming from that direction. We'll do a quick 360. You can see Philadelphia off down the river there. I can actually see the ocean from here, which is crazy. I've only ever seen the ocean on an early morning flight. New York City on the horizon. Now at these altitudes, it's insanely important that I keep a scan for other air traffic. So that's my main focus. I know where all of the routes are that the airliners take around this area. Far off that way and far off that way. So I'm basically putting myself in the middle, but still, I really have to concentrate on air traffic of any sort. Time is 3:33. We're approaching 10,000 feet. being extremely vigilant of other air traffic. There we go, 10,000. I think I'm gonna leave the GoPro on at this point because I don't want to risk missing the shot if I mistime the on and off. So I think I'm gonna leave it on. It'd be nice if I could. Yeah, I think we're running. Damn well better be running. So with this direction, I have a ground speed of 10 to 11 miles per hour. I'm gonna do a quick 360 scan panorama. As I point downwind, my ground speed goes up to somewhere around 50 miles an hour. Look how beautiful that is, dude. The water gap right down there. Spruce Run, Round Valley, the park. Out there we got the ocean. That is crazy. New York City. I can definitely feel the engine. Sounds like it's lacking a little power. Efficiency is definitely dropping. My climb rate is slowed quite a bit. So from this point on, I imagine it's going to be a lot slower climb rate. So I'm just going to take my time. We'll see how long it takes to get to 12,000. I'm already at 10,600 feet. Maybe we'll go a little bit higher, who knows? See how long it takes. And the plan is, once I get to however high I want to, apex at, I'm just going to kill the engine, stow my phone, stow my throttle, and float down. Probably throw some mild wingovers just for some sick footy. Who says footy? For the cinemas. That slow-mo wingovers thrown at 12,000 feet. Got some heavy metal, couple thousand feet up above. I can see both to the north and the south the routes that the airliners take. They consistently make a pass over the water gap, still a little bit higher than I am right now. Got one making his approach right now. They come over the water gap and then swing right into the New York City area. The other approach crosses over the airport right ahead of me to the south. They come across right around at 10,000 feet too, so I can keep a nice eye on them. Ah, dude, it is insanely beautiful up here. I'm sure the GoPro doesn't even show it fully. Got one guy crossing over to the south. Vigilance is key. All right, we got 11,500 feet. Coming up on 12,000. Ground speed of 14 miles per hour. What a beautiful day. It's nice and cool up here, but it's not too cold. I think I definitely dressed appropriately. My body's nice and cool, or my body's nice and warm. My face feels a little bit of the cold, but that's it. I can deal with that. It's refreshing. Yeah, buddy. Freaking unreal. Like I was saying in the intro, This setup, this whole paramotor thing is insane. The potential that lies within a setup like this is just crazy. To elevate my body up to 12,000 feet is insane. And it's accessible to anyone. You know, you have to be smart about getting into it, learning the skill and being responsible and everything. But this type of flying is literally accessible to anyone. All right, that's 12,000 feet. The time is 3:39. I think I'm gonna go a little higher. I feel confident. I feel comfortable. My climb rate is still sufficient to keep it going a little bit higher. Maybe we'll go to 14. I know I'm good on fuel, and if I run out of fuel, who really cares? I have all day to glide back down. Got some traffic passing through. Let's do a good 360. All is looking good. My face is definitely getting cold up here. Lift my phone up. Looks like the GoPro is in fact recording, doing all the things it should be doing. So I'm just not going to touch it. I've got my external battery hooked up to the GoPro, so it should last for hours on end. Got 12,500 feet. I think we're going to keep it going. 14 or 15,000 would be cool to see. I'm remaining pretty much abeam of the park down there. I don't want to get too far downwind. Hands are a little cool. These gloves are heated, but I don't have the batteries hooked up. They weren't charged, and I figured they'd do a good enough job without. So that's where I'm at. Hands a little bit cold, but it's all fine. I've flown in much colder, where my hands go numb real easy. Hard to tell what I'm looking at. It seems like the Delaware River hooking around and feeding into the ocean down that way. Not really sure if that's exactly what I'm seeing, but that's what I can imagine I'm looking at. Got 13,000. The time is 3:43. I'm still getting Instagram notifications at this altitude. It's hilarious. Woo! Insane, dude. This is the altitude. 13,500. that you would normally skydive at. Insane.
Just got a YouTube notification.
Oh man, what a life. Incredible, man.
Yeah, dude.
Look at that. Unbelievable. To be honest, I thought my climb rate would slow down a lot more as I got to these high altitudes, as the engine is robbed of air, along with the propeller losing efficiency, the wing losing efficiency. But I'm actually surprised. My climb rate is staying relatively good. It has most definitely dropped down since the lower altitudes, but it's keeping up pretty good.
Trusty Scout back here doing work.
Love it. $13,700. Look at the park down there. Crazy. 14,000. Hopefully you guys can see the phone in my lap. Here it comes. Slow and steady. We're definitely dropping in efficiency at this altitude. Wow, for sure dropping in efficiency. It's about time I make the call. There we go, 14,000. Climb rate is much slower at this altitude though. Might want to cap it here. I'm going to judge in the next minute what my climb rate is. It seems to be very slow. So I think I might cap it here. I'm running just about full throttle. Got it pretty well pinned. All right, we got 14,200. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes. We'll see if we can get to 15,000. 15,000 is gonna be the max. I'll shut her down and come down. Oh man, what a flight. My hands are for sure getting cold. It's not unbearable by any means though. New York City, looking sick out there. see it there, 15,000 feet. That's gonna be it for me. Time to throttle back. I'm gonna let her idle for just a minute, if she will idle. Definitely idle and funky up here. Go ahead and kill it. There we go. That is 15,000 feet. Insane. Down to 14,800 now. What a beautiful day. Time to bring her home. I'm gonna wait till I get down a bit lower to do some wing overs. I'm gonna be as vigilant as possible up here. What I will do though is one, I'm gonna shut my phone off. Two, we should still be recording. I'm gonna go ahead and throw her in here. Tie that up. Oh, so beautiful, man. Holy mackerel. Woo! Oh. I'm gonna keep a nice steady turn going on here. Just so I can be vigilant all around. Keep our altitude loss coming. Yeah. All right. I don't want to go too crazy. I am so not current with wing overs on this wing. Such a different feel. It's been a while. Yeehaw! Yeah, buddy. Insane. Such a different feel than the snake. I love this wing so much though. Alright. Getting back down to a reasonable altitude now. I'll tell you what, man. That was something. Something incredible. So beautiful. Yeehaw! My God, dude. It's unreal. I'm getting pretty hungry. I think I skipped lunch today. Oops. Sunset's so early nowadays, though. Rock on, Hydron. The original Hydron, 20 meter. Straight gangster. I love this wing. This was my second wing. I've kept it around because there's just something special about it, I think. The size and the way it flies. Its efficiency. Something good about it. Beautiful day. It's amazing. All the way up to 15,000 feet with this piece of fabric, this 2-stroke motor on my back, and the Scout. Scout coming through. Oh man. I don't know why more people don't fly paramotors. Something special about it. Flown a lot of different airplanes and been in some helicopters. But the Paramotor takes the cake. Yeehaw! Shout out to freaking airliner man over there. Probably about halfway down now. Air's getting warmer. Fingers are still a little cold, but it's all good. I want to make sure I'm recording, so I'm going to turn the camera off and back on again real quick. Cool. I'd totally been considering doing a sat real quick. I don't know, should I do it? I haven't done a sat in a long ass time. This flight's had so much adrenaline already. I don't know if I can handle it. I think we'll go for it. Got the reserve nice and pretty. Yeah, I think I can handle it. Oh man. The Hydron's the only wing I've ever done a sat on. That's another reason I keep it around. I would say we're probably 5,000 to 6,000 feet right now. Let's just do it. I'm gonna do a quick panorama. Check my airspace real quick. I am going to be getting slightly downwind of the park, so I have to keep that in mind. I I don't get too far. Okay. For a sat, I grab onto the ball here, push off of this riser, give as much weight shift to the right, start pulling right brake in 1, 2, 3. Yeah! There we go. Nice little surge of G-forces as we get into it. Then I can just hold it right here. Takes a good amount of force to hold this baby. Let's come out. Yeah. Lots of G-force. And dizzying, let me tell you what. If that's not the most dizzying thing you can do, I don't know what is. Yeah. That takes a lot of force to hold that in there. That's what she said. What? I'm definitely no expert at sats. I'd like to get better. Should we do one to the left too? I don't know. Still got a lot of altitude to go. Thoughts? Give it a shot. Alright, I'm gonna do one to the left now. As if one wasn't dizzying enough. Check my airspace. Looks good. I think I'm gonna wrap my hand for extra strength on that. I'm gonna hold that like that. Pull full weight shift left. Yeah! There we go. Got the park down below. Just gonna hold it for a little while. Yeah, dude, that's insane. Alright, let it up. Wingtip came in. Not a biggie. Whew. Like a damn helicopter. World spinning. Oh, dude. So much adrenaline in one flight. I don't know. Woo-wee. Freaking insane. I'm just gonna relax the rest of this flight, I think. I'm at a comfortable altitude now. I only have to worry about general traffic. So I'm just gonna do that. I feel like I can press my spine a little bit with all those G-forces. Damn, dude, let me tell you what. I wish you could see in the detail I can see right now, New York City. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but you got the Freedom Tower shining bright. Might be able to see that. You can see the entire city over there. Probably down to, I would say, 3,000 feet. Just a guess. Right over the park. Right where I want to be. Insane. Alright, we're probably 1,500 to 2,000 feet now. This is a normal altitude I might climb to at the end of a flight to just throw some wing overs on the way back down with the engine off. Sun's peeking through that layer a little bit. Lighten up those pretty fall leaves. Oh man. I'm gonna see how close I can land to my Subaru. Go for a spot landing. I haven't honestly flown this wing in forever, so I gotta miss it. I don't know if I'll include this in the video or not, but just a general, I don't know. So I would say to any other paramotor pilots that want to do high altitude flying, don't just go for it. This area that I fly in, I've been a part of my whole life, and for years, this area that I fly in, I'm very familiar with where all of the air traffic follows all the patterns and everything through skydiving and all that, and being a private pilot. So I would say definitely be careful if you're gonna fly to high altitudes. Be extremely vigilant of other traffic. That's the biggest concern. The first step is planning weather a little bit, but the other step is planning around air traffic, being vigilant of what's going on. Even though there's patterns that a lot of airplanes follow, you can of course always have a random plane that just flies somewhere. So you have to be extremely vigilant all the time of what's going on. And yeah, if you live out in the middle of nowhere, it's not as much of a big deal. But keep all that in mind. I don't know what time it is. Shadows are starting to get long. The sun's getting a little bit lower. I feel like it might be 4 o'clock. Sunset's coming up in 45 minutes to an hour. Dude, I cannot say enough good things about this Hydron. This was my second wing, and the wing I progressed into wing overs and mild acro and foot dragging and all that stuff. This wing is awesome, man. It's got such a nice, efficient glide to it. With the Scout, it climbs super quick. You can cruise like maybe at quarter power on the Scout. Takes nothing to keep it up in the air. Getting lower than the hills now. About ready to start setting up for my pattern. Can't wait to strip off all these layers. I'm already back to sweating as it's warmed up down here. Wind direction's the same as when I took off. Looks like it's quite a bit lighter now. I think once I get down, I don't have to talk about that. we go. Beauty. Yes. I made it. Yeah. So sick. Time to strip this gear off. I'll be right back with an outro.